Hello friend, welcome back. This is Sanjay Kumar, founder and creator of SelectorsHub. Request you please subscribe to the channel if you are new here so you don't miss any upcoming innovation and updates. Thank you. Handling XPath and selectors error. This is one of the really important thing when you're working in automation script, and it helps you a lot to learn more about XPath and selectors. Because if you will be keep writing XPath and selectors, CSS selector, playwright selectors, or anything like related to selectors and web element, if you will not learn about what errors you are getting while writing those, and you just keep writing and making them one element matching, that will not help you to learn about these selectors and XPath. So it is really important that you learn about these errors and how to handle them. What is what is that error what you got when you are writing in XPath and selectors? Okay, so let's see what are those error and how you can handle, and how SelectorsHub Pro can help you guys to learn all these kind of errors. So we'll start with very basic thing. Like, let's say this XPath is there. So let me click on edit button here and hit enter. This is showing one element matching. Perfect. But what if like there is a single quote missing? So how will you get to know? So here this will help you to learn about this, that there is a single quote missing. Okay, so so here single quote is missing. Hit enter, single quote is missing. Perfect, fine, we got to know. This is fine, like, because these small things you might sometimes able to see through your naked eyes, but many times it happened that we are not able to identify that what is wrong. Like sometimes what happened, I have seen people using double quote here and then single quote there. So this will help you to understand, okay, where you have missed what. So that will help you. Like if you make the square bracket got missed by any chance, then you can quickly fix it. Suppose you are new to XPath and selectors, you are just learning those things. So here if you made any mistake, it will help you that what is allowed, what is not allowed. Like add tag name after forward slash, so it is suggesting you that this is invalid XPath, and then add tag name. If you would have used this XPath here in dev tools control plus F, here you will see that this is showing 0 and 0, 0 of 0. So this way you would not be able to understand. As soon as we see 0 of 0, most of the time as a human being we start thinking that, okay, this is a zero match, this is not it is not finding any match, rather than thinking that it could be invalid as well. So if it is invalid, then what is invalid in this? So this selectors will help you to learn about that thing. Then so this is one thing, that if you will be doing anything wrong about in your XPath and selectors, like you, if you have written any CSS selector and if you made any mistake over there, so in that case this will help you that, okay, this is what wrong you have done. So what is missing, like invalid CSS selector, close square bracket is missing. So this will help you to make it correct. Now if you will make any mistake, like while if there is something special in the element, that also it will help you to learn. Like for an example, if I inspect any element like this here, it will let you know that what that element is type, what is the type of that element, where that element exists, if it is inside shadow DOM or iframe. So this you see here, it is telling you that this is inside iframe. And now if you write CSS selector, it will help you with the correct match count or 0 or whatever. But if you will write here XPath, this will let you know that this is invalid CSS selector. XPath doesn't support shadow DOM. So this will help you to learn such things, and you will not be making any such kind of mistake, and you will not be wasting time here in these things. If any element is inside iframe, that it will tell you. So these are the element information, that what kind of element it is. Like if any element which is not anything is special about that element, like for an example, let me inspect this element here. So you see that this element is disabled, like you cannot enter value inside this through automation. So here it will tell you that this alert, means it is giving you an alert before you waste time while writing and trying to automate this element, writing automation and trying to automate this input box. Here it is upfront telling you that alert input box is disabled, enable it to enter the value. So you will have to enter the you will have to enable before you try to enter the value. Otherwise you will get an exception while running the automation script. So it will help you to save that time. Like more example, like here, if you inspect any element which is having zero area in the UI, if you inspect that, it will let you know that this element is non-interactable through Selenium or any automation framework, as it is not visible in UI. Try any nearby element. So here you will have to like see, this is telling if you try to automate this element, you got the XPath and selectors one matching element. So you will think that okay, this is correct, and then you will try to use that, but that's not correct. You cannot do that. Like we cannot automate this element because it is having zero interactable area. So SelectorsHub Pro will help you to make any such kind of mistakes where you will waste time. This will optimize your time and improve your productivity and help you to learn such concept. Like many times you will see that there's a like body tag. So whether it is auto like what you can do with that, if there is something which is not like automatable, if something is having zero interactable area, so as you inspect here it tells you about them. Like if there will be any comment or something like that, it will tell you that this is comment, this is like here this is a comment, so it will tell you that this is a comment and selectors can't be written for this. So those information it tells you upfront. If any element is SVG, it tells you that whether that element is SVG or normal element, because that those are a special type of element. You see that it is telling you this is a SVG element. And if you try to write XPath for this one and /SVG, it will tell you that this is invalid SVG XPath format. So you will learn this thing as well here, that what is the right format of SVG elements, like what is the right format of XPath to write the XPath for SVG element. So those things it will help you, and you will not be like, there will be very rare chance that you are going to make any such kind of mistake here. Then a lot more, as much as you can explore here, this will keep telling you that if any element is inside shadow DOM and inside iframe, so all those information it will tell you. Like you see that this element is inside shadow DOM and then that shadow DOM is inside iframe, so it is telling you that this is the scenario here. So all that information it will give you here, so you don't make any mistake while handling and writing selectors in XPath. Okay, great. So these are some really great information selectors a pro gives. Apart from that, if you will make any corner mistake, that also it will try to like help you to save your time, optimize your time. What happens, like let me take this X path. Sometimes what we happen, we like write some X path like this. We copy this value, go back to your editor, suppose, and paste this value. Okay, now observe this, what happens, like many times what we do, we try to edit something here. Like let's say I want to edit this X path and I did something, so you notice that this vertical code become tilted one. So if you copy this X path and use it in your automation script, it will fail. And but you need not to worry, SelectorsHub will tell you that what is wrong. It tells you, like SelectorsHub tells you that their XPath doesn't support tilted code, use vertical code. And trust me, like if you would have very verified this XPath here in DevTools, hardly you would be able to identify, like with bare eyes we can't easily identify that there's a different kind of single quote or double quote. So this helps you to learn such things and help you to make like help you to or prevent you from making such kind of errors, like so where you will not waste your time. Like if you know that there are like lots of XPath 2.0 functions which are really advanced. Like for an example, if we write XPath for this element, so you see that there is a starts with function. In XPath 2.0 there is a ends with function as well, but you cannot use with your XPath while writing the automation script region, because here like we cannot use this ends with function with with the the XPath which you write for your automation script, there you cannot use this XPath 2.0 function. Why we cannot use this XPath 2.0 function? Because none of the browsers support XPath 2.0 functions. All the browsers supports only XPath 1.0 functions. So that's the reason, like, we will have to use, like, it is telling you that XPath ends with is a XPath 2.0 function, which browser doesn't support. Use XPath 1.0 functions. So you will have to use 1.0 functions only. We cannot use these. So these are some of the really great features which SelectorsHub Pro helps you to learn upfront, so that you don't make any mistake and saves a lot of time. So I hope you like this feature, and this will help you guys a lot to become an expert in XPath and selectors writing. If you want to learn more, of course, do check out the courses here. I have created a really great course covering each and everything about the XPath and selectors concept. So that will help you guys a lot to become expert in XPath and selectors writing. So yeah, that's pretty much about these XPath and selectors handling. I will keep creating more tutorials on such concepts, and will help you guys through SelectorsHub Pro to learn all such concepts. Please let me know if you want me to cover any such error exceptions related to XPath and selector CSS selector or any kind of selectors, and if any enhancement, any feature request is there in for selectors, please do let me know in the comment section. And do like, share, and let us know about this incredible innovation, SelectorsHub Pro and help community. With that, thank you so much.